Welcome back to the Infowarrior. There's actually a great, that's a cover of a Bruce Springsteen song. Tom Morello just got a radio show over on XM, and he played for the first time I'd ever heard of it. A live version of that where, you know, Bruce Springsteen is singing it his way, a lot different of a riff, but Morello's on the guitar in the background, and it is just incredible. It's as good or better than that version, so go check that out. Before I go to Sean, Bruce, Dennis, and others, I want to thank the final sponsor of the day. It's My Solar Backup, mysolarbackup.com. The number is 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. You want to live off the grid? You want to check it out? You want to do the Ventura thing? That's what he's doing in Mexico. He's got all solar power. Now, this is 1,800 watts of power on demand. Right now, it's a generator. You know, doesn't need electricity. No noise, no fumes. It's the real deal. You want to get off the grid. You want to supplement. In other words, you want a lower power bill. You want to supplement your power supply. MySolarBackup.com. That's MySolarBackup.com. They've got plans for everybody. In other words, you know, you can get different things. There's the 1,800 watt one right there over on the prisonplanet.tv. It's 877-327-0365. MySolarBackup.com. All right, Sean in Pennsylvania, you're on the air, sir.
Hey, Jason.
How you doing?
Pretty good. I called in quite a while ago and told you about the fine I got from school, the $170 one.
Yes, you did.
Did you ever get the email I sent?
I didn't see an email. I was kind of waiting for one. I was hoping that, did you send it to Rob D?
Yeah, I sent it to both of them.
You sent it to Rob D and Aaron? Listen, do me a favor. Send it again with the, you know, school fine, because, you know, I had another guy contact me, you know, just over the weekend saying that loose change got banned in his school and that they actually fired a teacher over it. Yeah, they fired some teacher over it, and he sent me a thing, and I had to just, you know, I asked Rob D about it. He hadn't seen it yet, so I just had to tell him what the headline was, and we're hooking him up for the show. And I'd like to do the same for you. So resend it. Send what the headline is over to my MySpace, and I'll make sure the producers go through it tomorrow, and we'll have you on as a guest about it. All right, my man?
Okay.
All right, thank you. Yeah, and what else you got for me, Sean?
It says that in 10 days, respond to this and go to court. It was supposed to be at the 12th. They sent it out. I guess we were supposed to go at the 22nd, and nothing's happened so far. My mom hasn't paid for it.
Well, she shouldn't pay for it. Absolutely not. It's absolutely ridiculous that the school is going to fine you because you were absent. I don't like it one bit. Send me the info, Sean. I appreciate it. All right, let's jump to Bruce in Florida. Bruce, you're on the line.
Hey, how you doing, man?
All right, man.
Just first off, wanted to say that I have a tremendous amount of respect for you, man. You got a huge depth of knowledge, and you really articulate yourself well, man.
Well, thank you.
And I tell you, I'm angry myself. I'm hearing music.
You're hearing music. You had another 30 seconds. That's all right. I'm going to hold you over, Bruce. We're going to go to Bruce, Dennis, Joe, and more. I'm also going to talk a little bit about this Angels and Demons movie I saw over the weekend. I mean, it brings up the Illuminati maybe 5 or 6 times. The only members that they mention are Galileo and Bernini. They show a pentagram a couple times, and that's it, and they're a good group. It's very bizarre. I mean, it's total whitewash. It's the Infowarrior. We'll be back after this. And folks, I make mistakes all the time. I'm a human being. I'm not perfect. Probably, you know, let my emotions get the better of me earlier in the show. I'm still a little red because of it. This isn't a tan, folks. This is me beat red and pissed off. But, you know, when they take your Miranda rights, when they say, you know what, we're just going to interrogate you without a lawyer. Oh, you walked in with a limp. You know, that wasn't caused by the 5 times I took a baton to your kneecap and shin. But it doesn't matter. There's no lawyer here anyway. It's just me and you, buddy. When are you going to confess? What else you got for me, Bruce?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I totally agree with you. You know, the thing is, for me, I mean, I heard so many, I'd love to say so many things based on all the stuff that I was hearing while I've been on hold, just a bunch of amazing things. But what seems to kill me, at least where I am, I'm in Miami. And, you know, all the people that I talk to here are just completely apathetic. I try to tell them about, you know, even things like fluoride in the water, MSG in the food, or genetically modified food. What are the ramifications of eating that, and all of these types of things? And they just don't seem to care at all, you know.
Well, bro,
and,
you live in a land of decadence. Miami's the home of $17 Coronas and, you know, trendy little bars and women with fake breasts doing blow off athletes, you know what's. I mean, it's pretty decadent there. I've been to Miami. It's one of the most disgusting places in Florida I've ever been. It ranks right up there with putrid places like West Hollywood and Hollywood, California that I don't like. And really, I'm not a big fan of Los Angeles either. But I mean, it's one of the ritziest, like, you know, party things that I ever went to was in Miami, and I was just like, who are these people? They are like the biggest trendy morons that just can't wrap their heads around anything but club life.
Right. Well, you know, I mean, even I have acquaintances that are doctors and attorneys. I'm 40 years old. I mean, these are people that we would normally revere in society. Mm-hmm. And to be honest with you, they are just completely under mind control, you know, to the fullest degree. And that the point I wanted to make, if I could, is just simply this. Your butt and my butt is on the line because these idiots choose not to face what's really going on in the world. And that pisses me off.
No,
to know that
crazy.
To know that I'm sorry?
No, it makes me crazy. Go ahead, man. It does. I mean, they're more concerned about how they're going to get out on their boat on this weekend and what girl's going to take their top off while they're, you know, drinking their gin and tonics. I mean, that's it. That's what they care about. They don't care about the fact that they're not even going to have that in 5 years, that they can't afford their boat, that they're going to be taxed for their boat because you know what? Oh, there's carbon emissions on it. It releases CO2. It's going to cost you a little more to have that boat, buddy. And, you know, more and more this upper middle class, you know, yuppie attitude is just going to die down. And they're doing it incrementally, man. I mean, they're going after the lower middle class first, but the upper middle class and these people that think they're elitists, that are millionaires, low-level millionaires, they got it in for you too, buddy. You ain't special.
Exactly. And the thing is, it's like, there was a saying, some guy in Germany, you know, they came for the such and such, but that wasn't me, so I didn't speak out. Then they came for the, you know, this is what's happening, and it's affecting certain like you and myself, and I know there's a lot of listeners on, you know, GCN that really know what's going on.
Yeah, but, I mean, they came for the communists first, then they went after the mentally disabled, then they went after the gypsies, then they went after the Jews, all these undesirables, then they just started picking up people that didn't work. You know, then they took out dissidents. I mean, it's, you know, if we stand up and fight now, maybe we got a shot. Maybe. Exactly. Maybe before they institute all these drones and these ripsaw and these Terminators. They're calling them Terminators. I mean, come on.
No, I'm telling you, it doesn't look good. And think about this, too, and I don't mean to be negative, but, you know, Alex Jones, and I respect him a lot as well. He's been doing this for a long time, and you have to honestly say, has anything that he's done really slowed down the New World Order agenda?
Oh, no. I do believe that, dude. No. I mean, honestly, you bet it slowed down. Listen, we would have had I'm just saying, no, man, we would have had major terrorist attacks in this country if 9/11 wasn't exposed to a third of the populace here as maybe being an inside job. If we hadn't opened up those mines, bombs would have gone off in this country. I guarantee it. I thank you for the call. More calls on the other side. It's the Info Warrior.